friends, welcome to another YouTube video. I'm starting a Bible reading series on my YouTube channel, and today I'll be covering what's in my pen case. And in the future, I would like to show you my Bible reading process and some tips on staying consistent. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are interested in that. And comment down below what other things related to Bible reading you would like me to talk about next. Anyways, let's get to it. So I have two pen cases. One of them is for my journaling stuff, and that's this green one over here. I have my fountain pens and a whole lot of other stuff in here. And then I do have one dedicated for Bible reading, and that's going to be this purple see-through one that I got from Amazon. So one of my most commonly asked questions is, what pens do you use when writing on the Bible? And the answer is Pentel Energel Clenas. So these are gel pens, which I love, and I use 3 different colors, black, brown, and red. I do also prefer writing in finer points like 0.3 millimeters, but also use 0.4s and 0.5s. So the brown one I use to write my thoughts and feelings. And then the red one I use to notate any questions that I have throughout the reading that needs to be researched later on. The black ones I use for any factual information that I got from either our references, published articles, or videos. And I also Google stuff like, how fast does a regular person walk? But yeah, so basically I got the suggestion of using different colored pens for different purposes on my Pioneer Service School post on Instagram. And I think Sister Tori Woodson and T. Wei, they were the ones who suggested, use, one ink for your research, use a different one for what your instructor says, and use another different one for what you glean from your classmates' answers. I loved that suggestion. I implemented it in my Bible reading, and hopefully this inspires you guys to do the same if you want. Now, I know not everybody likes gel pens. They do smudge or take a while to dry up. So if you're a roller ball pen kind of person, I do have this one from Ferris Wheel Press. This one is a Scribe. It writes smooth and it's gorgeous, and it doesn't ghost or bleed through the Bible pages. Speaking of ghosting though, the Pentel Energel Clenas don't bleed through, but they do ghost a little bit. So what that means is that the ink doesn't go through the page, but you can see a shadow of what you wrote on the page behind. So if you don't mind that at all, great. But if you do, maybe rollerball pens might be like the better option for you as far as writing on the Bible. Another pen that I like using on my Bible is a brush pen, and this one is the Pentel Sign brush pen in black. I have this in many different colors, and this one has been dedicated to my Bible reading pen case. I do mainly use it to write headings on long notes and researches just so they look nicer. But rarely have I used it on the actual Bible pages, but I have, so it works fine. Another frequently asked question is, what highlighters do I use for my Bible? I do have these zebra liners. I do use a specific highlighting key that I have developed and try to use the same color coding through my studies. So either when Bible reading, anything I read through the app, or on physical book copies. So this one is red. I use this one for warning examples and bad qualities I need to avoid. I have a purple one and anything that I want to apply for myself. The blue one I do use for Jehovah Jesus and the angels. Another purple one. I have this yellow one that I use for general highlighting and my initial read through. This one looks blue, but it's actually kind of green, so I use this one for the ministry and the congregation. And finally, I have an orange one, and this one I use for any further research or second read stuff. And like the gel pens, these highlighters don't bleed through pages, but they do still ghost a little bit. I promise we're almost done here, guys. So the last important ones in my pen case are notepads and sticky notes. So this grid ones, the small one and this big one, I got from Amazon. The small ones are sticky back, but this one is just a notepad. So this one would require like a washi tape to make sure it sticks to the pages. And I know you guys are gonna ask where I got this washi tape from. Got it from Ginger's JW, but I don't think they make washis anymore. The rest of my sticky notes are from random stores like Daiso, and I think there's this other stationery shop inside of H Mart. So if you have any stores like that in your area, definitely check those out as well. But yeah, that's it, friends. That's what's in my Bible reading pen case. Now, before you go, I would like to show you what I have used in the past that also worked for me. And it might also be more accessible to other people. So let me do a quick flip of my Bible. So I used regular Sharpie highlighters when I first started, and Pilot G2s, and I always say those are my first love, and they are. So those are the things that I used to write and highlight with. The highlighters did bleed through the page behind, as you can see, the blue dots over here. It's basically where I started and stopped highlighting, so it may very well be just user error. It has also been a couple years since I last used them, so I don't know if their formula has changed at all to address the issue. But yeah, definitely give them a try. The pens were kind of a similar situation, and while they didn't bleed through the back pages, I feel like the shadowing or ghosting behind was a little bit more pronounced than the ones that I currently use. But again, these are not bad products at all. They just don't work as well with the very thin Bible pages, but I still love them. I also really loved my neon post-it sticky notes. They adhere to the pages so good, and they're still great. The only reason I switched was because my style just evolved and will probably continue to change. So right now I'm going for more muted, neutral post-it notes. Anyways, that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And just a quick reminder, you guys, everything you need for Bible reading is really just your Bible. And all these other things are optional. But I do hope you still enjoyed this video, and hopefully we'll see you again on the next one.